Hello, and welcome to Roll for Bowl, the game where I let statistical probability decide my lunch. This is episode 60, and as always, we are inspired by Adventures in Ardia. So I did a spa scene last time, so I got kind of an idea. So this is a drag homage to Trixie and Katya. So Trixie is the professor who's very well done up, got the heavy eyeliner, beautifully coiffed hair, and then the one that just threw a curly wig on her head with two cigarettes and is doing the splits. That is Katya, and they have their adoring Brock ally fans as well as mushrooms and their banana bodyguards keeping them safe. Okay, let's make some soup. Here are the dice we'll be using this episode. They are Roll for Sandwich dice, made by a guy named Jake. He has an obscure little show where he makes weird sandwiches. You guys should check it out. First, we got to roll for soup, and that is a 4. Carrot coconut curry. Say that 3 times fast. So here's the soup. It has coconut curry, cauliflower. I've had it before. It's a very warm, complex flavor with a pleasant curry flavor, but mild heat. And here is our soup. It's got a lot of vegetables with a savory broth. It's got a great texture. I'm kind of excited to see what we'll put with it. Now it's time to roll for fat, because there's nothing wrong with that, and that is a 5. That is dairy-free European truffle. So here's our cheese. Oh, I didn't show you the label. This is Miyoku's European truffle. It's got a very earthy, rich flavor. I don't think it'll go badly with anything in the curry. They're just not usually put together, but it's like a nice Euro-Asian blend we got going on now. And it'll add some richness and some creaminess. So, none of those are bad things. Now it's time to power up with some protein, and we have a 5. We got nugs. Here are my gluten-free chicken nugs, and these are going to add a lot of texture and a tasty flavor without really having an overbearing presence, so always a great choice. Now it's time to get wild, but I gotta adjust the eye of Agamemnon first, so time will be on our side. Alright. Here we go, and that is a 3 Fabry cherries. So technically I rolled for Fabry cherries, but there wasn't very many of those left, and I do have this candied ginger, so we're going to be using this instead. So the ginger shouldn't cause any problems flavor-wise with the coconut curry. I'm just worried about the candying, and these chunks are kind of big, so I'm just going to add that many. So not sure how that's going to go. Okay, so it hasn't been so bad so far, so we just need the... Oh, it's a 1. And that is pickled watermelon. Katya! So pickled watermelon, what's up with that?
Every time you squeeze my hand, it breaks several small bones.
Sorry. So here is my piece of pickled watermelon. I made these on a whim last summer. I ate them when they were fresher, and they were very crunchy and tasted more of watermelon than anything, so we'll see. Alright, so here's my pickled watermelon. I just sliced it up, and we're just gonna, slap it on there. Okay. Time for our final roll. I think we want to do something very neutral, because we have a lot of... Okay, that's not neutral. That's honey cinnamon thins. So here are our honey cinnamon thins. We're going to give them a very sad Hulk smash and put them on the soup. We had 3 really solid rolls at the beginning and 3 really iffy ones later, so who knows? Hi guys! Alright, here is the bowl in question. I am nervous. Alright, let's do this. We're trying to get as many elements as we can, so plenty of the soup, the crackers. I'm looking for ginger. I've got some nuggets on there. Got some watermelon. Okay. Not bad. A little overly sweet. Oh, I spilled on the table. Oops. Okay. It's a little overly sweet. The watermelon does help cut that sweetness in a refreshing way. So it's not as bad as I think. I really need to get one of those chunks of ginger, though, and I think they sank to the bottom. So we're going to try again. I don't think I have one on there, but honestly, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Let's see. Where can we find some ginger? It's not terrible, it's not great. I mean, I can taste a little bit of the ginger syrup in there, and it goes really well with the soup. Oh, I got some ginger. Oh, it's really good with the ginger. It's really good with the ginger. Wow. Okay. All right, so I finished that pretty quick. I gotta say the bites with the ginger in it were amazing. So we are gonna give it a 9 out of 10. And since the ginger was the hero, we're gonna call it My Little Spencer. All right, guys, that's all for me. Thank you for watching. I love you.